Hi, everybody. It's just me today. And then we'll be back tomorrow with, regular scheduled program. We're here to finally do the last bit of Zenless Zone Zero's Chapter 6. Or at least, to finally do it. And put deposit up front. When did we start accepting deposits? This recommendation, add channels and reservation for deposit. It's quickly. Your big client's reservation is just in 5 minutes. Yeah, what's the point of the reservation? Put the customer first. Alright, we're entering immersive storytelling now. Oh, hello, sir.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector. I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation. The ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark. I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and HSO. Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
You're welcome.
I'm flattered, but you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special. So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of Devils.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition. Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
Yeah.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires. I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization. Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
You kind of look like a vampire there, Hugo.
You kind of look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu. Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic. Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire, and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father, and ultimately dies in the process.
So, it's a tragic story.
I actually think the ending is pretty good. At least he accomplished his goal, and death was just the price he was willing to pay. Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
What? Yeah, way too
No
generous here,
offense,
buddy.
But you're being overly generous. You don't have any hidden agenda, do you?
I understand the skepticism, but I simply wanted to express my gratitude for discussing such a niche film with me. Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad. Just as I'd expect from a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon. Some even collect human organs.
Terrifying.
Just some rumors circling around. hope I didn't spook you.
Oh, fuck. An ad break.
Well, I can safely say this. I have actually hit a proper wall.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Oh, you're on stream right now?
I am.
Oh, dams.
Welcome. I'm dealing with a dapper man.
I see.
It's okay, it's ad break right now. I didn't realize I was in an ad break, so...
So yeah, Zonex up, there's an actual hard wall now.
Oh.
Based on our progress with the girls.
Oh.
I actually need Snowcloak to progress.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked then, huh?
Yeah, basically. I'm still gonna do what I can progress-wise, because there's still a bunch of other stuff I need to collect.
I assume you
anyway.
did all the currency-related things.
I still need to do currency-related stuff anyway.
Ah.
But it's one of those, like, in terms of, like, stuff's like, Snowcloak's like, that's hard.
It's a... Yeah, because that's...
Spread the word while I can.
Yeah, because that's post-ARR, isn't it? Wait, Snowcloak and post-ARR, or is that Heaven's Ward?
It's post-Realm Reborn. It's, like, just before you enter, like, Heaven's Ward.
Okay.
Because it's also where you, like, shape and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Well. Fascinating. But I've now picked up a Disciple of Hand.
Yeah. Also, I should say this: Minor and Botanist now are both 40.
I was gonna say, I saw you at 40.
And Fisher is not too far behind. It's at 33.
Yeah, I've started working on Weaver, and now I have a new class that is in my retinue. A new job in my retinue.
Ew.
Oh yes, a DPS job. Oh, fascinating.
Hell.
It's a surprise. Tis a surprise.
I mean, I could also just be a bitch and just look you up.
I mean, you could.
I easily could.
You very well could.
I easily
Don't
could.
do it, you prick.
Would say I haven't. What if?
If only.
I don't scare easily.
Hey, by the way,
I've
off
seen my
the
fair share
stream,
of crazy
do we want to
stuff.
try to see if we can do any fuckery up there, even
Yeah.
if it's like for an hour or so?
Guess
Yeah.
I was worried
Or
for
for me.
We can start like figuring
With
what to do.
so many
Well, Mandy was saying
high-profile
putting,
individuals visiting here,
some of the
I'm
porcelain
sure
stuff
you're well connected
Yeah,
and
here.
experienced in various fields.
which I think could work.
Speaking of which, there's
I
a
figured
big
just, like,
industry
after you know
auction
your stream.
coming
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Yeah,
They'll
the
probably have lots of collectibles.
Yeah, I'm down.
Maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know.
Apologies for that, everybody.
By the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting, especially at a place so close to the upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
Bury your tears with the past. Season 1 Epilogue. Otherwise known as Chapter 6. Yeah, he was the guy that was in the Bang Boo competition. I can't remember if I streamed the Bang Boo competition or not. Yeah, he did mention a raffle event over in Lumina. I'll go vibe check. Vibe check. Getting vibe checked out there with the upper class. Just do the fast travel. I am curious to see the new changes they will bring in 2.0, I believe is what it is. So I cannot wait to see. Oh, look!
There. Why not come try your luck?
If it isn't
All
Hugo!
prizes are waiting to be won.
Why, if it isn't fucking Hugo? Residual, so it makes it fascinating whenever I get the chance. I can't help but want to test it. I have quite a lot of people here. Seems like everyone's confident about their luck. Just hurts themselves at the front of the line. Do you know who I am? Right? What's Hartman, the current head of our family? Fair outfit participating is sponsored by Master Hartman. Apart from this, our events. Okay, and Ensure our family, since hosting events, can priority access. Who authorized this? I'm just here to work. I'm racing. Priority access. I've never said incident in my life. Just wait one phone call. That's all I need to. That's right. You're the one standing closest to me. I give back my wallet. Find your true color.
This guy seems arrogant. Maybe I should take a tougher approach with him.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity. Your crafty skills have caused headaches for countless people. Not to mention, you're revered in your field. And your true identity is a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Era, Mockingbird.
Oh yeah, yep. Actually, I'm more infamous.
Actually, I'm more infamous than Mockingbird.
What? You're even more evil than Mockingbird? No wonder you snatched my wallet.
I know. Now might not be the best time to say this, but I'm genuinely curious about your true identity.
Forget it. I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right. Of the esteemed Ravenlock
Ooh,
family
Tops.
from Tops.
I can't wait till we deal with those guys more.
Consequences for crossing me.
Oh no, I've upset a powerful man. I'm so scared. You're not going to silence me, are you?
Oh, Weiss, you sassy bitch.
Don't be ridiculous. I wouldn't go that far.
A guy with such a massive ego probably can't pick up on subtle sarcasm.
Anyway, you were the only one next to me when...
Listen, you can't just throw accusations around. You'll be held accountable for what you say. I did not steal your wallet, but if you insist that I did, let's go to PubSec together. Of course,
They are just
if
right
you
down the
can't
street.
prove it, I'll be pressing charges against you.
Press charges? That's a bit too extreme, don't you think?
Looks like you found the right approach to deal with people like him.
In any case, my wallet is
I bet you staged all this, and your wallet's been on you the whole time.
What do you mean by staged? Why would I do that? Someone stole my wallet. It's theft!
With all due respect, I doubt he's clever enough to stage anything. Clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock. Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear. You've likely worn it for a long time. Plus, the wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace. Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle. All in all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
That's utter nonsense!
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Damn it! You'll regret this. Just you wait!
No.
I really, really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused. But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
Perhaps they got some doubts.
I still have some doubts. Did he really just drop his wallet?
Regardless of what really happened, he got what he deserved. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world, do we? That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
You seem to be implying something. Don't tell me.
A good movie never spoils its ending. But feel free to speculate. Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
Show the tops. Show the raffle attribute in the tops. It's all in the past. So albeit their funding and reputation are far from saying that it's the great work the family deserves. And so being glad to have to deal with high society people among them, the Ravenlocks are tough to scratch, cunning and ruthless, these supporters are made for them. But all the same applies to tops, the Ravenlock family is among the worst. Take the Curse guy as an example, a branch family member at best, but already immersed in his arrogance. Fortunately, I'm just an ordinary character below their playing field otherwise. In any case, if you ever run into a Ravenlock, it's best to keep your distance, in which for tops people, of course, yeah. After all, the Tops Enterprises Union is one of the top players and power players in the Eridu, toe-to-toe with the Mayflower-led city administration. It's at each other's throats behind the scenes. One new Eridu clearly isn't big enough for two behemoths, but if you ask me, it's just dogs eating dogs. Sometimes, see you again sometime. Yep. Did Hugo steal the
Anyone
wallet?
else want to redeem Prime?
I came to clear prize. Your ticket is? It's the grand prize. Oh, the this raffle has been won. Really? Yes, congratulations. I guess it's really cool. Good deeds get rewarded. Price is 50,000 dennies. Woo! I'll take 50k. Well, going home. I'll take 50k for doing basically nothing. Cool. No, something about this Hugo guy is just kind of like striking me oddly. So let's take it from Hugo. The grand price is only 50k. Talk about being stingy. From a moral standpoint, shouldn't we share something with Hugo? That's a good point. We don't have Hugo's personal contact. I guess we'll have to wait until we're into him next time. Just mentioned the Bringer investigation outcome. Seems like Commissioner regards everything on British. I was hoping Pubsec's investigation would drag out more big names. Yeah. Might have gotten the hush treatment, though. The Exaltists are involved, and PubSec probably doesn't want to disclose more details. I have a feeling it's more terrible secret behind this whole thing. Back into immersive storytelling. Must have just been a brief moment. Ah, Lycon! Sure, what's up, Lycon? Wait a moment, please. Wait a moment. I was at the store in 5 minutes. Oh. With Miss Ellen and with Nom Nom Shark in tow. That was a fast 5 minutes. I guess important information about the Master of Victoria Housekeeping. Oh yeah. Serious Master of Victoria Housekeeping is the current head of the Mayflower family, who's also the mayor of New Eridu. Ah. They're probably just an ordinary person. I haven't met him in person though. There's always some big name at the mayor's level. The mayor who will start to talk with you two. A little spacing error right there, I see it. Deep involved in creators of Bringer and sacrifice related events. We haven't gotten in trouble, have we? Any concerns, please be assured. No intelligence, holy cow, you contact through. Only contacts us through the phone. Well, okay. Well, let's contact the mayor.
You're here with me now, sir.
I'm glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place.
You know about Helios Academy?
Yes, I do. And I knew your teacher, Carol. She was a kind person. I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
She was innocent. There must be something else behind it.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs
day, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important.
Yeah.
Something about your eyes. I stumbled upon some of the data Carol left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
Teacher. She was always looking out for us.
What?
Yes, which is why I believe this was her final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude. I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude, or rather, a restoration to its original level.
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves without EOS?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time. I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition to reduce the burden on your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
I want you to know I'm getting a good con job in here. They want snacks. They've already had their snack for the morning, and they keep telling me, no, I didn't have
I didn't have that one.
And I said, Mom and Daddy said no, and they just look up at me like,
Like, come on.
come on.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while. So why wait until now?
I'm not asking for anything in return. As for why I didn't reach out sooner, truth is, from what I've learned, your eyes possess even greater power. Perhaps the power within you could affect all of New Eridu. But you must understand, power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safety. So I hope you'll forgive my caution. I've been observing you for some time. That said, I'm confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, they're both good people. Thank you for your kind words. Even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just making it up to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
This is curious.
How are you feeling now?
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Wise for now.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready to explore regular hollows. But you must be careful at first. Lycon, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Of course, you'll receive fair compensation upon completion. Take
This is fascinating. So you mean to tell me that we're actually going to be able to go into the Hollow as Wise and Bell now? Protect you and not get hurt. Absolutely. Dude, I'm actually excited about this. From Mr. Objective, Mayor will show to receive information from 3 data piles in order to update the carrot from this area. That's something I want Master Proxy can...
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction.
You ever actually notice that there's like a grid outline in the sky when we're in a hollow?
Let's keep moving.
Okay, what do we got? One set of hollow data. We're about to hit an ad break soon too.
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go. We'll have to move.
There's a laser code, huh? Information was hidden in the console.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then move the train.
Lycon's new voice isn't bad, but it is certainly different. It's all 7s.
Ah, I get it now.
Of course, the
We
code
should
is
be
all
able to enter the passcode now.
Fine. It's so weird running around a hollow as Wise. Okay. We'll hold off real quick because we are in an ad break. I understand the VOD will not reflect. The VOD obviously reflects when I'm in ad break because I, try to stop what I'm doing. I'm trying to do better. Alright, we are back. How funny would it have been if I had just guessed all the 7s?
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
Fantastic. Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please, let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Really? Can you carry me right now?
Let's finish the task first, Master Proxy.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills? If you can fight, you can handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
That. So many people have speculated too if Wise and Bell are actually going to be playable characters to like mess around with in the hollow. Like, this is obviously one thing, but to have them be fighting characters in hollows, that would be impressive.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead.
Okay, what do we got? Enemies are approaching. Focus on the data. We'll get it. Okay.
Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure your safety.
No worries.
Not my Lycon and my Ellen, but that's
Thank you.
okay.
Sorry. I still need you guys to protect me. Seems like I'll need to work harder.
That's fine. It's arguably it's two people I know how to use. So I mean, oh, I can't even enter a code anyway. Rude. All right, passcode's laying around somewhere. There are 3 parts. Okay.
Huh. It's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Well, it's separated into 3 bits, so I mean, shouldn't be too hard. Oh. Oh, I see a mini truck up there too. Ugh.
Maintaining the data piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism. It is Victoria how...
Yep. More enemies.
At your service.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not, I'm against Lycon's new voice at all. I think this might be using out of some of the newest voice files. I'm not wholly against it, but I'm so used to his old voice and him sounding more proper and more kind of like that gruffer style. And I just kind of miss it. But that being said, I'm keeping my options, my opinions and options open, because it is, albeit different, yes, but nice.
Master Proxy, let's take a look around this area. We might be able to find clues regarding the...
I see. The first digit is a 0. Fascinating. Please tell me it's 0, 1, 2, 3. I would lose my shit.
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that last battle.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
No. I guess I kind of jumped ahead with that clock there, huh? Okay, 0, 4.
Master Proxy, we've been in the hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling?
I feel fine. Nothing unusual, actually.
That's good to hear. After all, this is the first time you've entered a hollow since the system upgrade. Best not to...
Just beat the hell out of that thing. Okay, so 0, 4. And there's one more part around here somewhere.
Last passcode is here.
Ooh, another box too. 0, 4, 5, 1. Okay.
All right, that's all of them. Let us return and open...
Oh, it just teleported me over there. 0, 4, 5, 1. Ba-doop. Anything in this little area, or just the pylon? Just the pylon. That's okay. I'm even better than usual, which is actually quite nice.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task. I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
The auction that Hugo told me about.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? It's back?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the hollow and carries human genes. Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm in.
We'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some time. I'll handle that promptly. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts, which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
I am curious.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction, we could give him a call? But he didn't leave us his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he did leave us his contact, but we missed it.
Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket and said something weird. He said something cringy like, "There are always secrets hiding behind the light." Wait, don't tell me. I get it now. This guy watches way too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
That's incredible.
Aha! It's you! The manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invitations for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist. But unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Do Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Okay. The man likes his flowers. Hey, who am I to judge? Ugh.
You've arrived, my friend.
Here, shadow something for me real record everything. Now someone is Hartman Ravenlock. Shadow appears to be plotting something rather sinister. Just happen to be in proximity and happen to overhear things. Even if someone from PubSec shows up, they won't have anything on you. Plus, I've already... say it's not just PubSec, but... Arcadia. People want her to be a playable character, too. Very generous was my first memorial purposes. Well, who am I to judge? Let us go. Ah, shit.
Another?
Greetings, good sir.
Hello.
Pray tell, how might I assist you?
Just looking for sushi.
Last I heard he was in the kitchen.
Oh, there you are, little child.
Let's say, last I heard your grandmother was talking to him in the kitchen.
Just trying to do this thing.
You know, have you tried the medicine I mentioned before? As long as there's no problem, the things will reform more in your life. Keep tailing the man.
This time.
Okay, breaking won't be good enough. Master Edmund's orders. Improve do some charity work. Definitely unpopular business. Just use out for personal wear. Training influence at times we have to take it step by step. Curious. This is a very curious man, too. I'm curious about this man.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always. About our previous discussion, I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Sushi, no. Get back.
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk. But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my sisters.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond you can count on. Like, no matter what happens, Belle and I have each other's backs.
That's the exact kind of answer I expected from you. How lovely. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Had? You didn't have a fallout over some big argument, did you?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well. As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. should you cross paths with him in the future. Be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve. Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or another. Unless someone steps in to tip them back. I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave. Have fun at the auction.
Like I'll be here shortly then. Oh, he'll be at the video store. Okay. I thought he was coming over to Lumina Square. I've been wrong before, I'll be wrong again.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Master Proxy.
It's been a while.
It hasn't been that long, guys. Come on. Jeez. Something like maybe 5 minutes ago. They must be quite the character. Oh, we doing it, guys. We doing it. We're going straight in. And ain't no brakes on this train. We're going. Okay, so it's over in Lumina. I thought it was going to be a whole... Well, no, because there's no thing for a whole new area. Oh, it's going to be in the mall. Checks out, honestly. Alright, here we go. We're going into the auction. I say it's quite fancy here. It's a bit really like I haven't read yet. So why don't we look around first? Something I really no other choice.
Lies. Deception. Betrayal.
Oomst?
I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
Who the fuck? Vivian.
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
Chosen one? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much, so it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake. I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
What? Huh?
Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I
I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you? Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this.
Oh, we're in an ad
Otherwise,
break.
you might get swindled.
I didn't realize we were in an ad break. Ah, we're back. Didn't realize we were back.
I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Ah, Lygon.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
Oh wow, it's actually a decent view of Luminous Square from here. Yeah, something doesn't seem right with those two. Yes, let us head to the venue. I'm curious to see how this shit's about to play out. First half features Brian Am, no sorry for strange yet amusing golden Bangu statue, fortunately budgetless. If you want a payment, bad news is it's Curtis, you have to take him out just like last time.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might...
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Oh god.
Aren't you that bigwig from the Ravenlock clan? Surprised to see you at the same auction as us commoners.
This is the top auction in the industry. I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
You seem a bit hesitant. His accusation isn't true.
You should.
Truth is, we've got a solid sponsor. Give up, because we're going to secure this no matter what.
So that's how you were able to join the auction? I knew there was something funny going on. Damn it! Am I really going to lose?
Nicely done. I see you're getting the hang of manipulating your opponent's emotions at the bargaining table.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating.
No matter what, I won't back down.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it real?
That's right. The Denny's in our pocket is our biggest advantage.
The price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced. Regardless, congratulations, though in my opinion, it's a stud. As long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all.
I see Lycon, Bell, and Wise back over there in the corner.
The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting bid, 200 million Denny.
Oh my god!
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow, she just said, don't let your sympathy sway
They just
you.
fucking straight up bought the damn thing for $1 bill.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Holy shit.
Ooh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion.
Sold for $1 billion Denny's.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first
Holy
half of the
shit.
auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Holy hell, Viv. Please tell me that's something I could just put on my, like...
The coffee here is
There's Hartman.
drinkable.
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
Of course not.
Not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest, and I don't appreciate deceit. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased, because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a fraudster?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back. And you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art at its essence sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
Okay, you got me again.
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth. I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
Okay.
The second half of the auction is about to begin.
I can't talk to Lycon. I was gonna talk to Lycon. Alright, let's do it. The second half, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes. Legend has it that
I assume the guy in the back there standing behind the bell is
only
probably
a hero
enemy.
could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Oh shit. Yeah, no.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item. Yet, it's just there on a piece of clothing. Completely unprotected.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it. Seems authentic. Of course, I'll keep an eye on it.
Who? Two contenders remain, me and Hartman.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. I simply want to become a hero.
I see. You.
That was a hit at me.
While this banter is amusing, Master Proxy,
There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
Well, fuck.
I'm not a collector, so I'm not into antiques.
In that case, how about we strike a deal? All I want is that gem.
he called our bluff.
The Ravenlock family always gets what they desire. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask around.
What a coincidence. I, too, always get what I want.
You're quite confident.
You know when to stand your ground. Well done.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of dennies talking to you. If I offer you a token of appreciation,
Don't try to bribe me. I don't need or want money. For once.
you're quite persistent, aren't you? It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Drat. Though the mayor gave us a substantial amount of dennies, I have a feeling it won't be enough to win against someone with this amount of financial power.
Thank you, everyone. It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. My I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
Damn it, we almost won. Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to look up?
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Is that...
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too.
Like on?
Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have... history.
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do? I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
Though he helped us before, and he seems pretty nice, I can't help but feel something's off. He is a part of Mockingbird, after all.
Mockingbird has changed from how we envisioned it. And Hugo, too, No, it's nothing. In any case, he is very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling pretty strong right now.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Okay, so that's how I remember Hugo. I don't report helpless. Thought that was Hugo for a second. Seem to be able to track him down by your sibling. She's already home. Nah, it's staying safety at all times. Seem to know him well. Ready, let's enter. Let's do it. We're doing this all in one run. We are doing it, chat. Man, this is Bolton.
As I thought, Hugo really is here.
Oh, it's
when
just
we were
like
still
on?
working together, we would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner.
I'm digging the music.
Do be extra careful.
What the fuck weapon was that? Okay, I'm running around as me now. Making sure that there's no secret little goodies. Boop, done. Easy. Those are landmines. About to hit another ad break real quick. So, while we are in the midst of this ad break, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I was going to say pause before I accidentally hit the button. I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to run to the restroom real fast. Let this ad break kind of play itself out. And then come back and hopefully we'll finish this all off. I don't know how much longer we have left of the story, but we'll find out. I shall return momentarily.
I say that specifically temporarily because of a hilarious thing I found out.
What's that?
The fish I am required to catch for my quest only spawns at night. Ah. Yeah, from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Only then.
So you're on a fucking waiting time then.
More or less, yes. I would find that.
Well, 'tis unfortunate.
Also, fishing webs are like fucking crap.
Are they?
Yes. Because they say like, hey, give us this much fish. Hey, by the way, do you have more? Give us more. You can just
fish.
stack more. You can basically give them this like stacks of the same fish if you want, and they'll give you the same reward.
Fuck yeah.
It's kind of whack.
Fuck yeah. Well, with any luck, I'll be done with the stream soon, and we can begin our process.
Lovely.
Yes, I'm trying to get through the rest of the chapter 1, the season 1 epilogue, so I want to say I'm almost done, but I also have no idea.
Remains to be seen.
Oh yes.
Take this.
Oh, those landmines.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy, that's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. Still, he's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste.
I'm trying to hurt him. He's being infected.
Stay calm now.
Get him, Butler.
Time. The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally.
Yeah. Okay.
Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if he let us through on purpose.
He did. Like, I guarantee he did, because he seems like that much of a scummy bastard.
Stand still. Take this. Stay calm now.
He's slain by the power of the flapjack. Don't lose him, Lycon. First entry hollow. Alright, let's go.
This must be the right way.
Right back down to where we were.
Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon.
We got this, Lycon. Come on.
It should be this way. Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
He was alone the entire time when he approached us before.
I see. That's good. It means he must be carrying that core himself. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those hollow raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem.
Peace out.
Stand still. Move, please.
So I'm not gonna bother attacking you because I'm not gonna do any damage to you.
Stay calm now. He should be nearby.
Awfully open area. Oh, here we go.
Long time no see, traitor.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Beyond reason.
Both of you, enough already!
Master Proxy.
That got really close to just ruining
Are you all right, Master
lives
Proxy?
right there.
Any injuries?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't using EOS. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
Oh, did we get to fight with Hugo?
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Huh? Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry! I'm so sorry! Please have mercy!
Spare us! We won't do it again!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me.
Oh shit, we are actually fighting Hugo.
You talk too much.
I have you now.
Oh, Jesus. That hurt. Hit the pancake.
See? I did.
Do you two have to fight?
Ready to My apologies, dear manager. But I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Ooh,
Shut up. Out of my way.
I'll eliminate any obstacle.
damn.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith, do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled, too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
Are you okay, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Mockingbird faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks, and one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You...
Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me?
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you. My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale. Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before, so maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right. Master Proxy, please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Something just isn't sitting right with this, though. Walden Manor, we can investigate on our own. Surface, Exaltus, Bringer. But yeah, let's make time go over titles properly. For now, let's call it a day. I feel reinvigorated. Commissioner's hasty closure of the case seems suspicious. Go check out PubSec. But first, we have an ad break. so close. Yeah. Oh wait, until the ad breaks over, it's almost done. Weird. Okay, we're back. The phone rings again.
I'll have to work overtime to finish the... You're here!
Audrey, man. Please don't be mad at me anymore. He's saying personal misconduct, find it strange, what's to investigate further, obstacles. As if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved. Right? Yeah, that's a little suspicious. It's intended by the Officer Bringer will special operations. Suspicious about them. Escalator, my colleague PubSec must say here's about something. There's an organ trafficking case recently. It's a missing persons case. Ooh. Security boo. It's kind of the bathrooms. The tape recorder. Done that. Just bang boom. It's not Inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but it has things left behind. Because his estate, is there anything special about them? Just ordinary things. Heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. So a notebook and a tape recorder, huh? And a mole and PubSec. Are we not a reporter on you? Of course not. Get busted enough. Talk about Bringer, probably were with reports if you cares about what they write. Used to be a good person, but years ago after he came out the Hollywood type personality shifted. Oh, I missed something terrible, but the operation was successful. He rescued many citizens and went unscathed. How strange. Any other information? He had memory issues for a long time, always forgetting stuff. Back then, he was just keeping a diary or something. Oh, does this mean I get to go to... Yeah, I get to go deal with Section 6. Which means, if they're here, if she's here... Yes, my wife, Yanagi.
Today's training.
Miyabi! Current situation, we already found all Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. Already had a notebook. I'm sorry to listen to the tapes. There's routine meeting minutes and still everybody's nothing out of the ordinary. And these screens have already been reviewed by HSO and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues. It's one that's heavier than the others. Oh, there's Sukaku and Haramasa. I want to look through her stuff. I want to talk to Miyabi. Says it seems to be an encrypted message within. Ooh. Let's do it. Rhythm game. Yeah, perfect. Because that was so difficult. There's some new content to be played on the tape now. It's interesting to know secret gamers should be hidden this way. Sukaku, it's okay. Have to face the truth.
Let's get started.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there? I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer say during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point. But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
I don't know what to think at the moment. Vivian?
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
What the hell are you doing here?
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
All right. I agree to work with you.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
No, I can't fight.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the Hollows.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridil. Lord Phaethon. Don't tell me you don't like him.
You might not believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon. But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
Fine, you're right. I'm actually a fan of Lord Phaethon.
Then we're fellow fans! Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now. Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time. I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
Should be in a hollow in the outer ring? Fucking why there? Well, I guess I'm going to Blazewood. I mean, shit. Why would they keep bringing her stuff in a hollow in the outer ring? Andy and Trigger? What the fuck are you two doing here?
Proxy, you're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here? And what's with the new outfit, Ambi?
I'm here to investigate that incident.
Which I already
I've recently
done.
dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this, now that everything is completely finished. This uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. And who's this young lady?
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
What? What is happening?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling alright?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. Alright. I'm going to
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want take me into the hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in.
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were...
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Huh?
Sometimes that phone's
there
ring.
really is no rush.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more
Thank you.
Alright, well. I don't trust this Sienna. I don't know why, I just don't. Oh. Oh, I'm fighting his imp. Let's go.
Dodge. Save your strength, Ambi. Leave it to me, Ambi. Recalibrating.
sound strategy.
The melody of combat. Ready.
Oh, I fucking love how Silver Soldier Amy plays.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
Yeah, Ambi's side story was honestly, like, really good. That is a man with a rocket launcher. I don't think I want him alive right now.
Roger.
Flip the switch.
Holding position.
pressure to head to the next location.
Oh, there's a fisher tank here? Shit. Oh, and another ad break. Let's go.
This is the place.
It's fine. I'm going to pause it because I want to say we're near the end, but I also have no idea. Like I said, I'm not stopping until this is done. Oh, this is getting good. And we're back.
So, what is it that...
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Yeah, it sounds kind of similar to the whole thing with Astra and her idol. It's the Ravenlock family. Our fund doesn't mean encrypt an object. That means we can remember him. Sure, go ahead and talk to Roland. Something about this just ain't sitting right.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Something isn't sitting right with this.
Neither do I.
toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's pretty cute.
Look, a lunchbox. It's spoil the taste. Is that the main
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Searching for nothing resembling a ring. Says he looked for the wedding, but she also says me. I just remember her husband. Yeah, see, something just ain't sitting right.
So what's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
Her location should still be safe.
Oh my god, fucking phone. That phone is going to be a problem for future streams. Like, I swear it's going to be. And look, Sienna is dead.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened?
I wasn't being serious.
Her final scam. There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it. You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth.
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. No Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry. Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
Sorry, I got distracted watching something on my phone for like a split second there. Sorry. Same for you.
Roxy,
We still need to find Bringer's
do
stuff.
you believe that the future can be changed? In my memories, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness? Copy. Wait a minute. That's it. The fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Did I grab this? I did. For some reason I didn't remember if I grabbed that or not.
Adjusting for wind. Time to pin him down. Quick shot.
Move behind me.
What you deserve. You're in my sights.
He went back down.
The target's weary.
Oh.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I'm very patient.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
I don't mind at all. That's just who you are, Vivian. I'd like to keep hanging out with you.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
So it would make sense in an abandoned motel.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Ooh, money.
Strange. Nothing in here.
Ugh. I have this weird feeling that we're being duped here, Evelyn. Or Vivian. Evelyn? I've already dealt with Evelyn. Worn out notebook. Hugo?
Is that all?
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind, but I don't know what these markings on it mean.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hang on. Did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thieves Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only in the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
Thank you for the follow.
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous, and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies, like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
I guess I could agree with that.
Right. That makes sense. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they are from public security or HSO.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
And I'm going to wait because we have another ad break. Which is fine, because I need to find something in one of my bags. Probably it right there, isn't it? That is what I'm looking for. Excellent, and we're done with the episode 2. Give me just a moment. We will resume. I had a hangnail that was absolutely driving me insane.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Do I not get to keep the notebook? What if I want to keep the notebook, Hugo? Oh, now I'm walking around as Hugo. Okay. Find the intermediary, Casey. Ooh, this has to deal with Hartman. So if I am to stop you anyway, because seeing that road here, I can't believe you came up with that. The order trafficking case has been linked to him too. Ooh. Unless always been cold-blooded bastards doing Mexican things to make your blood boil. It says he took it to purpose here and clawed his way to the throne. In bed with those exalted lunatics. Ah. Interesting. Also join tops maybe to defect me. Interesting that I'm getting to play as Hugo for part of this too. Very well. My time is extremely valuable. It's crazy with the scheme. It's very schedule. Have you arrange this after the family?
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you are precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena! She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he Rufus us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Goodness. There's so much happening.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If you're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. Judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
Are we almost done? Belle. Belle, help me. I'm going to the hallway for the last few times. Yeah, I'm used to it by this point. Let's not continue for now. I don't know how much of this we have left. But I do know that I have other things I do have to do today, so we are going to go ahead and end it off here. I will probably pick this up next Thursday to finish it out. So until then, guys, hope you have a great day. I will be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV with Ian, Mandy, and Drew for pure shenanigans. What are we doing? I haven't figured that part out yet. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.